have found themselves trapped in the Lost Village.
Mew! Mayu!
On the day of the ceremony, the village vanished. On the night of the endless ceremony, twin sisters were sacrificed.
Mew! There!
The ritual will begin soon. If that happens,
The camera obscure.
The ritual is fast approaching.
Mew, I'm sorry. I have to go. Please, save yourself. Mayu? What happened? No matter what happens, I'll forgive you. Mayu! Mayu! Mayu!
hurry up and get Sai out of here, or else you will lose someone you love, like I did.
The ritual. One sister kills the other.
Why didn't you kill me back then? Mayu! I was waiting. Kill me. Kill me. Mayu! Kill me. Kill me. We'll be together. Two chosen children. Where is my sister?
Don't look in there!
Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly.
Kill me.
Woo! Howdy, howdy, everybody. So as you can see, I rigged up my model with dynamic lighting. I'm not gonna use it for every game, because sometimes I like my bright and vibrant colors to show. But whenever I see clips or when I was checking like the VODs of Fatal Frame 2, I'm just so bright. Compared to the game is really dark and I'm really bright and it's kind of jarring. And so I figured I can use dynamic lighting. And it'll be pretty cool, I think, especially because of like when I take a photo and there's a flash and stuff like that. I think it'll look neat. Well, one second. I don't need to see the video. So I know I'm a little darker than usual, but I think it'll help with the vibe of the game. Hold on, let me just get on the load screen so it doesn't keep trying to kick me back into the into the video. Let's see. So yeah, so I have the dynamic lighting on. I wanted to show everybody. So Jujubee-san has, in addition to some special surprises that I'm not gonna show yet, I'm gonna tease one soon. And I need to remember the right button to push. I'm gonna tease one soon. But in addition to a bunch of unannounced secret surprises, Jujubee-san was nice enough to help me whenever I've zoomed out before. You've been able to see my controller arms are sort of in addition to my regular arms. But now he rigged it up so that my controller arms, it's one or the other, they transition, and also my controller arms, the zippers, have physics on them now. So you can see, well, my head. So when I move, my zippers jiggle. So I'm super excited about that, and I just want to show everybody before I started. I was so amped when he sent that over to me. I was like, he's the best, and I just wanted to show off a little bit. Oh, I'll bust out the mustache and probably 1,000 other nightmarish things, but I'm just very excited to have proper especially because when I was like putting my own when I was putting my own arms on before, sometimes I was like, is this too high, too low, too big, too small? And now they look perfect because Jujubee's a genius. So thank you, Papa Jujubee. Thank you, Jujubee-san. That was, let's see. So that was the big thing I wanted to show off, that and the lighting. Also, before I hop into the game, I mean, I feel like I always get off topic anyway. But before I hop into the game, I just wanted to remind everybody that I'm doing a 1K celebration / yay, I finally got the Discord open stream on Saturday, where I'm gonna play a bunch of demos in a row that people suggested to me. I have the tentative list of demos up in the description of the waiting room for that stream, and I got most of what people requested on there. There's a few here or there that either isn't on the list because either like it wasn't a demo, or there is one, I think one game on there that isn't a demo, but I figure I can play, you know, like 30 minutes or so of it and test it out, because it looks really cool and I want to give it a go. But so I just wanted to let you know that list is up there. One really conspicuous thing missing from the list, is the I want to move myself over. Is the haunted PS1 demo disc suggestion. That isn't on the list because I just kind of want to do its own stream because it looks really cool. So I wanted to ask, and I'll ask in the Discord later. I was thinking of this, and I didn't have a chance to ask or in the Discord earlier, so I figured I'd ask here. So I can't tell. I know it's called the PS1 demo disc, the haunted PS1 demo disc, but is it actually demos, or are they all like short games? Like, I can't tell if it's for real demos or if it's like short indie games. Because whenever I tried to like look up information, it was like 25 games, and I was like, games? I thought they were demos. But I wanted to ask, like, how long. I know some people seemed excited about the demo disc, the haunted PS1 demo disc. So I think some of you have played it before, or at least familiar with it. And I wanted to ask, I'll get started, but I wanted to ask how long one of the demo discs is, because I found 2020, or I was linked 2021. I got that all installed and set up, but I also found 2020 on my own, and I kind of want to play both, but I want to know how long they are. Like, if I were to stream them back to back, would it be 2 streams? Would it be 1 stream? Would it be 7 streams? So I just wanted to try and get a read on that. I'll ask in the Discord later, because I'm sure people know. Oh, I love my lighting. Sorry, I know I shouldn't be freaking out about like. Oh, I'm pretty dark though. But so's the game. Oh boy, we're back here. I mean, like, after the week I've had, that consisted of, let's see what happened. After the week I had, that consisted of spending 2.5 hours on Rusty Bucket Bay and getting a 96 notes in Click Clockwood before dying, and actually getting obliterated by a boss in Luigi's Mansion 3. Was that something? As I was saying, this game is nothing to me now. I don't know who could be afraid of this game after all of the rounds of defeat I've suffered this week. I'm no longer afraid. I'm so afraid. Oh, the flashlight came back on. But it wouldn't come on in the house. I actually went on a, I don't like that noise, but hold on. I'm covering up the filament. You guys can't see when a ghost is near. Better. I actually went to a haunted house one time where they somehow like were able to like proximity rig like flashlights. So they sent you into the woods. You're an orb. They sent you into the woods and they were like, oh, but be careful, the flashlight doesn't always work. And it can go out. But it went out at the most like opportune times for somebody to jump out at me that I was pretty convinced. I was like, this was proximity rigged somehow. And I haven't stopped thinking about it since. Is that another save point? I mean, I'll take it. Thank you. But maybe the village has that kind of tech. Maybe the village is just like, it's scarier if the flashlight doesn't come on inside, so we're gonna proximity rig it so Mio's flashlight turns off. I wanna check the map. So I came out of here. I came out of the underground cellar. This is the Kurosawa. I think I was supposed to go to the Osaka building? Or Osaka house? Oh, is it gonna kill the bitrate on my model? I'm sorry. I don't know how any of this works. I'm sorry. I was just like, it looks cool. Well, if it gets too bad, let me know, and I'll do my best to make it better, or I don't know how I would make it better other than turning it off. Speaking of learning things, wait, is that where that's where I saw the spirit orb? Okay. Speaking of learning things, I've been like slowly trying to, like, I don't know, figure out how to simul stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I don't think I would do it that often because I kind of like interacting, like, with everybody watching. What the? Somebody. Getting weaker? Oh, is it in the bridge somehow? I didn't scream. That was a, I'm in a wagon and the wheel is really squeaky and I hit a rock. The fuck is she? Sorry. I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling. Starting off powerful. I'm not scared of this game. I died with 96 notes in Banjo-Kazooie. Nothing is scary. You're nothing to me. What? 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 Did you die with 96 notes? Oh, wait. I don't like... Oh, she comes up under you! Oh, that's horrible! Oh, I really hate that. Ah! Wait, how long? I've been streaming for 21 minutes. It's okay that I said the F word. I'm sorry. I know you're not supposed to say it in like the first 10 minutes or something. I mean, I try not to say it at all because I'm... Why? No! Why is the thing back? There was. No. I'd rather not. I don't like it. Oh, I didn't know you could have a bot. Bring Twitch to YouTube for you. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do it for everything anyway, but I was thinking it might be nice to do it for some of the more, like, involved stuff, like when I'm planning on spending an entire day playing a ton of demos. I thought it might be good for something like that. I did get my stuff all linked up and connected on there so I can, like, do watch-alongs now, I think. And I attached my Prime account and it was like, you have a free sub to use, and I was like, I have a what? And so I actually already spent it. Let's see. Where am I going? Where's the Osaka house? Are you the Osaka house or not? Where's the Osaka house? That's where was? Or no, I was in the Kurosawa house. Osaka! Oh. Actually, I kind of want to go check on this guy again. That, the other twin. But my sister Haruno was streaming earlier, so I snuck onto her stream at work and was like trying to look real like I wasn't watching a Twitch stream at work, and it was. Did you see that? Did you guys see that? Hold on, there's someone up there. Go look at it. No, I think I missed it. I didn't like that at all. Oopsie. I just spent spirit power. Bleh. But, she played I forgot what the name is. It's sort of like the Five Nights Freddy-esque, like Poppy playing with Pop. No. But she actually fell out of her chair twice. 'Cause she was so scared, and I was like, relatable. I definitely feel that when I'm playing this game. Man in shadow. Am I going the wrong way? I am most definitely going the wrong way. Hold on, I gotta go back. I got too scared by the lady. Is Egad in this game? I feel like if Egad was in this game, he would just be like, he'd be like, Mio, you're spending too much time trying to find your sister. There's money to be made. Mio, put more ghosts in your camera. I want to look at them. I remembered today when I was, because I've been not dreading Fatal Frame, but this game is really scary.
Running away.
This game is really scary. And so when I know that I have to play it after a long day, I'm a little like, what can I do to make the rest of the day real relaxing? So that
We should have done the ritual.
what can I do to make the rest of the day real mellow, so that I am not just more of a pretzel than I already am. Oh no. While playing this. I was thinking about Fatal Frame all day. Uh-oh. Yeah, Egad stacks the paper. Egad's like, you're gonna be, I'm the general. You're gonna stack the paper for me. An old diary and a crystal. Oh, am I gonna have to listen to it? Why is it blank? Yeah, why did you leave by yourself? It's our fault that this is happening to Itsuki. You'd promised we'd always be together. It's our fault that this is happening to Itsuki? I wonder, what if there are two sets of twins? And Yai like left in the, like, before the ritual, and so they just grabbed another set of twins who weren't supposed to. Maybe? Or maybe, I don't know. But it sounded like Itsuki's brother died. Well, I need to. Yeah, I saw that KK was waiting for her paint to come from Amazon, but I actually panicked when she put up the poll that was like, do you want me to stream Silent Hill 2 or do you want me to wait for the paint to arrive? Because I was like, no, I want to see Silent Hill 2. Like, Silent Hill 2 is my favorite Silent Hill, and I haven't been able to catch one of the Silent Hill streams, but when I saw she was going to be streaming it tomorrow, I'm actually finally going to be like home and not busy when she's going to be streaming it, so I was so excited. And so when I saw her put that pull up, I was like mashing. I'm like mashing on like the paint option. I'm like, no, no, no. Like I also want to see you paint. But I really want to see Silent Hill 2 and I was going to stream tonight. And oh no. And so I was, and then she took it down. She was like, nah, I don't feel like being scared tonight. And I was like, phew. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see her stream Silent Hill 2 tomorrow. I'm like, I posted about it on Twitter, but that's like the hardest thing for me because I love watching other VTubers so much. Is when I'm making a schedule, sometimes I'm just like, I'm like kind of like looking at other people's Twitter and I'm like, post it. Post it. I want to see your schedule so that I can arrange mine in such a way where I can watch. Because I watch VODs a lot. I watch VODs like, obviously whenever I miss a stream, but I really like watching live, so I'm always like trying to, I can't contort well enough to show how I'm trying to like move around other like other streams I want to see. And I feel like somehow I've always been posting my schedules like pretty early. Even though I always feel like I'm posting at the last minute, like everyone else's schedules seem to come out like an hour after mine or a few hours after mine, and then I look and I'm like, dang it, like I feel too bad to change it now, but I want to see that. I am drinking white peach ginger tea seltzer. Nothing too crazy. Maybe I was thinking for Halloween week I'd do a booze and booze stream. Where I have a nice, I went to the market. Oh no. I went to the market last weekend and I got some reagents to mull some apple cider with spices, and so I was thinking I'd like, I don't know, have a nice spicy cider and play spooky games. But I'm also like, I probably shouldn't drink while I'm streaming because I don't know, I get a little not like as toxic as like when I play League, but my activity of choice after work used to be doing whiskey shots and going into the what was it called? The Tower of Darkness, wherever the Cloud of Darkness was, that raid in Final Fantasy, wherever Cerberus was. I can't remember the name of it now. It was one of the Crystal Towers. I used to do a bunch of whiskey shots and go in there and ask if there were any cute girls in the raid. And everyone would get mad at me. And then I would like solo tank Cerberus and they would be like, you're an idiot, but you're a good tank. And I would get all the commendations.
I'm back now. Don't leave me alone. Hark here. I don't want to be alone. Guys,
Nope.
I want to say it's okay. Say I'm sorry. It's all our fault. If we hadn't run away, it's okay, Mila. It didn't have to be this way.
I need to think of good pickup lines. I used to have some good ones, especially when I was like a little sauced. Well, that was the thing, is like I was always such an idiot. I was like, I should probably stop doing it. I also used to drink and play League, but that would always end in tears because then my skill shots were bad. Yeah. I don't even so much like calling the shots. So I always used to tank in Final Fantasy XI, where the shot caller tended to be more of a thief or a ranger. And like the tank was just a meathead there to keep everyone safe.
Come here, Yae.
He wants to talk. Why are there crimson butterflies? No. Hey, buddy. You doing okay? Oh, okay. I mean, I kind of figured that out already. Oh, break the pinwheel seal to get to the basement of that house. Search the family altar. It has some kind of mechanism. Make all four. I feel like he's just giving me like the Brady Games guide on this. Make all 4 sections of the pinwheel the same color. That'll open the underground door. Okay.
Don't give up. We can get out.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I never liked being like raid leader or anything. I always tell everyone, like, I'm the world's best vice president. And I don't want to be president. I like being second in command. I like playing the supporting role, and so I will happily be the pocket tank who shows up and follows all the orders and helps however I can. But I'm like, you want me to tell you what to do? I mean, if that's what you want. If that's how you is this it? Okay, yeah, that's it. So I have to go around. I'm like, if you trust me, you trust me more than I trust myself with your character's well-being. Good, I'm grateful, and I also question your decision making. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, like, the other. Here we go. League with drinks at least offers an excuse for the tears. That's true. Wait, is this the same house that I started in? It is. I don't know why I was under the impression that we'd like completely cleared it. He said Osaka House, right? Huh. Yeah, I mean, I was in Final Fantasy XI. I wasn't the Link Shell leader, but I was a captain, so I like helped, you know, keep people in line. But I've never had much of an interest in, you know, being the big boss. It's not really my jam. So he said it's in the I didn't even know this place had a basement. I don't even think I saw like anywhere where it would make sense for a basement to— Dang it! Did it already disappear? That was my wagon wheel again. I hit a big rock in the road. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, my favorite quote about League of Legends players is never date a guy who plays League of Legends because how can he love you if he doesn't even love himself? And I was like, yeah. Yeah. Have we still not figured out that that's a body yet? But I was on some discussion. I was talking about something when I it is tough playing PS2 while also driving a wagon. Thank you for understanding. Y'all see that, right? Oh, I hate it. No. And I say that as someone who played League for a long time, like. But I was also, every time I played League, I was like, well, I can't. I love myself. But what was I saying? Oh, so I was thinking about Fatal Frame all day because I always have to like mentally and emotionally prepare myself for this. And clearly, whoa, wait, hold on, that was so cool. Just sorry, when I flash the flashlight, it lights me up. But yeah, clearly me thinking about it and trying to prepare myself for it all day really, did work because I'm doing well. I haven't screamed once. But I all of a sudden remembered. So I was in Japan. I want to say I can't remember what year it was. Oh no! Why are there so many items in here? Oh, alarm. Fatal frame alarm. When this function is equipped, it sounds a tone to warn you of the exact fatal frame moment. Huh. That's useful. I want to say it was like 2005 or 2000. It might have been 2006 or 2007. It was one of those 3 years. I don't think it's ever shown me like this. Ew. The basement. Nope. But I was in Japan and I went on to like this fun center and they had one of those 4D roller coasters where it like sort of just jostles you around inside of a little place, but the 4D part of it is they like shoot like wind at ya, and they have stuff that comes out of the seats to touch ya. And it was a Fatal Frame one. At least I think it was such a long time ago. I'm trying to remember, but I think it was Fatal Frame. I know it was like ghosts and cameras. But I think it was a promo for Fatal Frame 3. And yeah, it was a 4D roller coaster. And I went in, I sat down, it was super scary, but the worst part is there's a part where like the one of the ladies who's like sort of on the ground and like blah, blah, blah. She comes at you on the screen, but you can actually like feel hands like grabbing your legs because I I don't know whether it was air or whether it was something that they had under the seat that came forward, but it was and I was thinking, all of a sudden I remembered that I was like, I've experienced this in real life and this is still kind of worse. Village Report 1. Some notes are laying on the deck. How did they? I was here. Maybe they belong to the missing surveyors. I guess I only like put his wife in the camera or his girlfriend. I guess I never saw him. Oh no. For some reason one of the statues is in the form of twins. I have also found a description of a twin deities statue in the writings lying around the house. Oh, there's more. I looked down into the old well, but it was pitch black and I couldn't see a thing. If you listen closely, you can only hear wind blowing, and it seems the water has all dried up. I can't tell. The old well? I hope he's talking about the well that's like in the atrium here and not like, you know, the big hell pit, because he would go crazy. Maybe he did. I found a small shrine at the top of a long set of stairs, shrouded in mist. It seems very old, but it is well made and has not fallen into disrepair. The entrance has a large butterfly. I came to this hill to take a look at the gate I passed through when I entered the village, but when I tried to find it, oh, he's trapped. Survey details of various locations, but the entries are cut off. Ooh, 4D came in the form of a snake cable crawling around your ankle. Ugh. It's very hard being this tall in Japan. Not a lot of, I mean, it's hard being this tall anywhere. Not a lot of people think about those of us with antlers when they're making doors. They seem to be sort of various details. There must be something at these places he's wrote about. I don't want to go there. Isn't this the well? Am I not looking at the well? I couldn't get in. Is there a door over here I couldn't get into? No. It wants me to go out in the village, I guess, and find all the places this surveyor guy was hanging out at. I don't want to. Mayu can't. Oh, she's trapped in a prison cell. I forgot. Okay. Mayu, wanna take a walk for me? I know that it's part of the soundtrack because I've heard it 100 times, but that doesn't stop being completely terrifying to me every single time. Okay, so a well, a shrine. What was in the first? The twin statue. One of the statues is in the form of twins. Those are everywhere, though. Old well, pitch black, couldn't see a thing. You listen closely, you can only hear wind blowing. And it seems that the water is all dried up. I wonder where the well was. Found a small shrine, top of a long set of stairs. Okay, I know where that is. Came to this hill, take a look at the gate I passed through when I entered the village. See, like, in my mind, and I'm probably... Did I just get lost? No, I'm just getting scared, and it's making me have no idea where I am. All of those sound like the same place to me? Because there's this hill, there's this path at the top of the hill that has a statue, has the twin statue. I don't think there's a well, there's that weird altar up there, but I mean, it's at the top of the hill, and it's also... It's also, has a gate up there. Oh no. Is that really nothing? Okay. I was like, that looks like something. See something over there, though. I thought this was where... the top of the hill, long set of stairs. The gate? No! No! Oh shit! There's more than one. Oh, no. Ghosts spawn at random? Or are these like predetermined encounters? Because some of these guys, why is he backing up when I'm walking at him, eh? What, are you scared? What, are you scared of me? I just want to Be careful what you wish for! Okay, so if I just walk at these guys, I can trigger a fatal frame. Or a zero shot, sorry. Eh? But I mean, I guess they could... Oh wait, there's another one. There's somebody else. Or no, it was just that guy. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second, sorry. Sorry. To adjust my microphone is it's still attached to the box, and I keep moving it because sometimes when I want to sit down and play a game at my setup and not stream it, I just have a big microphone in my face. And so I keep pushing it away, but then I can never quite get it back to where I want it to be. Hold on. So I think this has either got to be the gate one, This is either got to be the gate one or the long... I think it's the gate one, because this is where I came into the village, right? What happens if I just leave? Bye, Maya. See you in hell. Probably literally. Oh boy. Have I come here before? Oh, well, there's something. No! I said no more of these.
There is no time. Just one of them must suffice. Hurry. For the village. We must perform the ritual ourselves.
How'd that work out?
Kill her.
No.
Kill her.
Oh boy.
Kill her.
If I lived in a village, where I had to, like, kill... Do you guys see that? Was that just me that saw the graininess really fast? How have I not been up here before? Alright, the door of the shrine is shut tight. Picture of it? Can you just break it open? Yeah, if I lived in a village where we had to sacrifice twins, like, you know, more than semi-often in order to stop the hellmouth from swallowing us up, I would simply move. I would simply leave. Which we could do, Mio. We could just get out of here. You and me. You and me, buddy. Who needs Mayu? She's already won with the ghosts, anywho. Not sure. So it said... It was pretty clear. It was like, go check out those areas that were in the village report. Misono Hill. Where am I now? I'm in All Gods Cemetery. Old tree, fork in the road. Very hot shrine path. Does the radio get the local jazz station? Wait, yeah, it is Misono Hill. I was on Misono Hill. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here other than kill a bunch of dudes, which I've already done. Like, the one thing I always worry about when I'm playing spooky games on stream, that I'm gonna ruin the spookiness by being dumb. Yeah, who's Mayu? Never heard of her. I know they said that, but I don't believe them. And I'm going to just go ahead and leave. Who's gonna stop me? Ghosts? Did I walk across this the first time? I did. Sometimes it's so dark. I can't tell. Why is he so gross? Wait, get back here. What's wrong with your head? Let's go. I'm dead. Back up. Back up. We need more space. Hold on. Oh, he's so gross. What's wrong with him? So he wasn't there when I came. Like, I don't know. I don't know whether the game just somehow knows that I walked past, did some stuff, and now I'm coming back, and it's like, now it's time for the ghost. But yeah, their faces are like the worst part about them. Alright, so this has gotta... Where am I? Where does it think I am? Yeah, I'm on Misono Hill. So this is definitely one of the locations. The question is, what do I do? What do I do when I'm here? Yep. You know that much, Mio. Mio. Mio, just walk through the woods. Mio, it's not that hard. Oh, I had to talk to it from a different angle. Is that it? A dilapidated Shinto gate stands here. This must have been the gate that the surveyor's records mentioned. In the grass lies a piece of a note. Oh no. Seems to be a continuation of the surveyor's notes that you found earlier. I came to this hill to take a look at the gate I passed through when I entered the village. But when I tried to find it, the ruined gate was buried under trees and other flora. I can't find the path that we used to come here. Sometimes you can just walk straight through the woods. The hill is called Misono Hill. According to literature, this location plays a key role in the ceremony. Right in the middle lies a massive rock known as the Offering Stone, and the surrounding area is protected by wards. This Offering Stone also seems to be a cover for sealing some kind of hole. Is this where the mouth of hell is? I thought it was in a cave. What sort of hole needs a gigantic stone like this for a cover? Why does it need to be covered at all? What if this is the very thing I've been searching for, the way out of the village? I have to check this out more thoroughly. You don't. Got him! You're spooky. Please don't fight me. He's 100% gonna fight me though. I need to eat some herbs. I'm not doing too great. I only have one of these bad boys. I only have one of these, and I just have this bad feeling. People said that one ghost that I ran away from, the Kusabi, people said that he would have one-shotted me. Like, if I hadn't been immediately so scared that I just blitzed out of the room. I just have a bad feeling I'm gonna have to, like, actually try and fight him. So, like, I want to... If I ever die somehow and lose this, I'm just gonna reload. Because if you're gonna make me face a one-shot situation, I'm gonna need help. This still looks like it's just a red item to me. It's fine. So let's see. Wait, the other notes. I went... Whoa. A long load. I went right to the end. Butterflies. Small shrine at the top of a long set of stairs. That must be the Kureha shrine? Or is that the shrine that was in the house? Old well, pitch black, couldn't see a thing. And statues, former twins died. I really don't know what this one would be. maybe near the storehouse where like the Itsuki first points out where or that the statues are important and hide keys. I don't know. Twins. Oh, Kurosawa house. You want me to go back there? Are you crazy? Butterflies. Oh, is it the well in the basement that the lady came out of to fight me? I think I also fought one of those like really like schmovement priests there. Did I just turn around? I'm panicking. Oh, bye. I think the other thing about Fatal Frame that like kinda... Did I just get myself... Please. The other thing about Fatal Frame that gets to me is when I went back to Japan to live there for about a year, my neighborhood was pretty old. And like not like super rural, but rural enough. But it was old in that like all of the houses looked like this and this. And like we had like cobblestone street sort of thing. And so it's very like disconcerting to me because I'm like, oh, it's just like it's like the Silent Hill version of where I lived. Like when the siren goes off and it's like, brrr, like this is what I would have seen. Map. Where's the Kuros? This one? No, Kiri. Maybe I'll go check the shrine. Because I have a feeling it's this. I have to run straight. This Kurosawa house? Traditional. Yeah. I mean, it was a nice, what the hell was that? Hold on. There was definitely something they wanted me to take a photo of. And I was running too fast out of fear. The cobblestone streets didn't do me any favors because I rode a bike all over the place and usually it was fine. There was an incident. Oh, nice. There was an incident one time when it was raining and the cobblestones were really slick and I'm not like the most graceful person. And my bike slid on the cobblestones. And the back actually like tipped up and threw me over the front of the bike onto the cobblestones. And I got like torn up. And so like my bike went skidding off into a gutter somewhere and I was just laying on the cobblestones like in the middle of the street. And don't call it filthy, Mio. So I was just like laying on the cobblestones in the middle of the street with my bike in the gutter somewhere, and it was raining, and so I'm laying there in the rain on my back after being thrown off my bike, and I was sort of like orienting myself like what just happened, and I opened my eyes and there's this little old man standing above me, and he just like looked down at me and he went, "Oh, bikurishita." Like, "Oh, you surprised me." I was like, "Dude, I'm surprised." But when I got to the train station to try and take my train, all the guys working the station were like, no! We're like, we're gonna need to bandage you up before you can go anywhere because you look like you've been in a serious accident. I was like, I'm fine, it's fine. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. This is called the parry. It's called the dodge. Look at this guy. That was a terrible shot, Mio. That was on you. I would have done it immaculately if it were me. Oh, no, no, no. I don't like the guy with range. That big old scythe. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm just gonna snap whenever I can. It does the job sometimes. Without the risk. Oh no, I missed! Oh, he got me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, dang it! Did some damage at least. I'm not good with Scythe Guy here. It's like his fatal frame is like after he swings, which is not good for me. Actually, I'm gonna blast him. Or should I save that for a boss? Maybe I should just save it. No, don't swing me. No, dodge, dodge. Sick. Did it. Woo! Yeah, it was definitely a gnarly wipeout. Like, I don't think it was even that bad per se, but the rain, like and it wasn't even like a hard, it was sort of a drizzle. The drizzle made it worse. Like, I mean, I think rain always makes blood, or not rain, but water always makes blood look more like there's more of it than there really is. Like, once I like got dried off, I was like, oh, it's not that bad. But like I looked like I had like fallen into a meat, like a meat chip, or not a meat, like a wood chipper. Like it looked real grody, and I was just like, I'm so sorry for everyone who has to deal with this. And yeah, that's why I ride wagons now. So that I can't screw it up. Now if like these loud noises, if something happens, it's the wagon's fault, not mine. On the large door of what appears to be a shrine, a large butterfly mark is displayed. Wow, where have I heard that before? The surveyor must have been here. Yeah, no, it was a regular bike. I wouldn't have trusted myself with a moped. On the stairs in front of the entrance, a piece of a note lie. Found a small shrine at the top of a long set of stairs, shrouded in mist. Seems very old, but is well made. It's not fallen into disrepair. The entrance has a large butterfly crest painted on it. It's the same as the one on the building beyond the large bridge. Butterflies seem to have a special meaning, just like twins. They are frequently mentioned in ritual literature. Butterfly means something else to the villagers, too. I noticed that the word always appears in writings about the ritual. I may not know its exact meaning, but the fact that the butterfly crest is on a shrine indicates it is very special indeed. I should investigate further. He's gonna pop up. Just know it. Ready for it. What did I say? I know you. I know you. What was his name? Masumi? I know you, Masumi. Yeah, well, I mean, the town, like I said, the town where I lived was pretty, like, traditional. I can go inside? Have I gone inside here? I'm scared, but I want to go. I want to see what's in here. Oh, I hate it immediately. I think I have been in here. Or maybe just everywhere looks so horrifying that I can't tell anymore. This is really, really wretched. More spirit orbs. I'm kind of flushed with spirit orbs and like not enough points. Old mirror has been enshrined in front of the altar. Crimson butterfly picture. No. Yay! More herbs. Yeah, it was a pretty like pretty quiet traditional place, but a lot of the residents were older. They were like the elderly and seniors. And they actually like were they were really nice to me. Even though I was just like this random weirdo who crashed her bike and exploded all over the ground, but like all the old men would try and tell me. They would be like when I passed them, they'd be like, "Ah, hello," and I'd be like, "Hi," and they'd be like, "You make my knees soft," and I was like, "You almost got it, and that's super cute." You're also 80 years old, so not gonna happen, buddy. But I appreciate the thought. But I imagine that when I moved away, they were like, finally, we're not gonna have this girl running her bike and everything anymore. Finally, we're not gonna have this girl surprising us when she slams headfirst into the cold cobblestone ground right in front of us. Alright, got this one. So now, Kurosawa house. Yeah, like, I mean, I respect Oji-san game. I'm like, good for you for having that level of confidence. They would always invite me to, like, Oji-san, like, Enka karaoke. They'd be like, do you know Enka? And I was like, I mean, I know of it. I don't know it. And they would be like, oh, well, it's okay, we'll teach you, Enka. We'll teach you Enka. We'll buy you a nice cold beer. Specifically, they always wanted to sing what they called Yakuza Enka. Like, it's just like Enka about, like, you know, like basically being a Yakuza and, like, the, like, going after people who, like, wrong your squad and stuff. And I was like, why are all these Oji-sans such gangsters? Where do I live? Why are they ready to scrap? Kurosawa house. So that's where I don't know what the twins one would be. Maybe I should try because Itsuki's locked up near one of the statues. So that's 2 twins. Wait, where am I? I'm gonna run back to where Itsuki was. So that's just a straight shot through here. I'm gonna run back to where Itsuki was and try that out. Otherwise, I have no idea where the first one's referring to, but then I'll head back. No, I don't want to walk across the bridge again. That lady was awful. I'll go back into Kurosawa house. Oh, actually, I should just go into the cellar, right? Where was the entrance or the exit from the cellar? Because that one, that would get me straight to the well. Maybe I just have to go back into, like, the grounds. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it was with that town. I mean, they were all amazing. I was just like, there's something going on here. All these old men are like ready to fight for the honor of their squad. And like, while I respect that, it's so widespread here. I was like, what's going on? Where are we? Yakuza Enka. I wouldn't even know where to find Yakuza Enka to sing online. Don't most like VTubers who do karaoke pretty frequently, don't they have like a subscription to like what's that that service? They have like all the machines in all the karaoke places. Like not Echo, that's the name of the karaoke place. Like Joy Sound, I think. Like they have a subscription or something that lets them basically get karaoke on demand, I think. Like that would definitely have Yakuza Enka, but I'm not sure how to get one of those subscriptions. Cause yeah, sure, I'll do some Yakuza.
Yai, can we still save her?
Stop talking. Buddy, I need you to tell me what the deal is with the twins. Yeah, Joy Sound. Yeah, I know, you told me.
Yai,
Thank you for the concern. Gotta be, cause see the butterflies. Oh. Don't make me search. I will lose it. Can I just take a picture of him? Oh! That's a guy! It said trapped boy. Huh. Picture of the butterfly? Nope. Wonder where the twins thing is then. A buyer or a seller? I don't even think this is unlocked. Yeah. Can't go in. No, I'm trying to think of like what I actually did karaoke at the time. I did. So it was funny because let's see. I hadn't seen like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I mean, I didn't see the original Full Metal Alchemist either. I just hadn't watched any of it. But at the time, like Scandal was really, the band was really like popping off in Japan. So I actually sang Shunkan Sentimental by Scandal. Like this song's awesome. And then like I watched Full Metal Alchemist years later and I was like, this was my karaoke song. They used it for Full Metal Alchemist. How could they take it from me? The rightful owner. I want to go back to the Kurosawa house. Not after everything. What is this? Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm going to the right place. Tachibana. I think I have to go across the bridge. I don't wanna. There is no hype for the karaoke stream. Maybe what I should do is maybe that's when I should have booze and booze. Except both of the booze would be the B-O-O-Z-E. Because I need to double up. I did sing the, I used to sing the Japanese Pokemon opening. Naka 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 taihen dakedo. I only sang the classics. And people would be like, "Oh, you should like sing an English song so that we can hear you speak English." And I was like, "Why would I do that when I can sing the Umineko anime OP really in really poor Italian." There it is. All right, dead ahead. See, I told you they have a proximity sensor. Flashlight seems to go when you enter this house. No kidding. Alright, the well was down here. So I took out this lady. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to fight. Oh no. You click the well? What angle do I gotta get this? Here we go. Could have spared them a YMCA. Young man. There's no need to feel down. Too dark to see the bottom, you say? Wow, that sounds exactly like what he mentioned. At what angle do I gotta look at this thing? For her to be like, oh, this is what the surveyor saw. Is there more than one well in here? Please say no. Oh no. No, Kurosawa house. Look down to the well, pitch black, couldn't see a thing. If you listen closely, you can only hear wind blowing. It seems the water is dried up. And this is a well where it's too dark to see the bottom. Am I wrong? You gonna make me take a picture of it or something? Wanna. I hit the wrong well? I don't remember any other wells in this house. And the music is truly terrible. Young man. I'm trying to think of what else was on my like karaoke go-to. Oh no. I wish I knew how to sing. I assume there's like singing lessons on YouTube. Oh, can I just look at a map of the house? What am I doing? Alright, underground cellar. So there's a well in here. I don't remember the altar room. I don't remember. All is not well. You can say that again. I don't remember a well in there. Prince. Is there a well in the grounds? That's where I came in. I don't think I saw one. Antechamber, Great Hall. I don't remember. No, there was a fire pit. Or was it a well? Well, since this one isn't working. There's where Mayu is. Well, since this one isn't working, let me go back out. And I can go in the front door. Go to the other suspect area. But I swear it's gotta be this, right? I'm gonna be so furious. When it's like one very specific place, like with the gate. Oh, please, please, I almost called her Mayu. Please, Mayo. We gotta save mayuigi. Let's get out of here. I've been trying to figure out what to do for Halloween week. I really... Oh! So I can't go in there anymore, I guess. Is there any other way in? No, it's just a cellar. Don't make me walk all the way back through the house. No. Hold on. Yeah, I might have to do the pro gamer move. But yeah, I've been trying to figure out what to do for Halloween week because I want to do the haunted PS1 demo disc. I'd like to do both years, but it depends on how long they are, I guess. Whether I pick and choose games to play off of them or only play one of them, or I don't know. I also wanted to play Corpse Party. And then I was thinking of playing the original Luigi's Mansion, but there's so many other games I want to play too, so I'm just like, trying to figure it out. And I just was saying the other day that I didn't want to go a whole week without playing like Banjo Fatal Frame or Luigi's Mansion 3 because I didn't want to lose momentum. And I'm right at the end of Banjo, so I'm like, how does that fit in? But it's Halloween week, it's a special occasion. I can't just ignore it. Fatal Frame 2 walk through is not a thing I'm Googling. I'm just thinking it, hoping it'll... I don't want to answer survey game facts. Alright, I know this is a cheap move, but I'm extremely confused. Huh? Wait a minute. The village reports. Hold on. Village report. There we go. No. Oh. Soccer house. Did that. Village Tsuchihara front? Where? Where? Excuse me? I have no idea the location it's talking about. Tsuchihara. Guess I need to leave Kurosawa before I can actually like see the others, but it said Kurosawa house, right? On the it said it on the report. Right there on the report. I don't want to walk across. This bridge is making me uncomfortable. Mayu. I was just clipping into the floorboards, but it felt really... That's an item. Or is it? Or on the outside. That angle feels so threatening. Just leave. Alright, where's Tsuchihara at? Tachibana. Whisper Bridge. Tachibana. Kiryu House. Kiryu House back. Fork in the Road. Kureha. Old Tree. All Gods Cemetery. Misono Hill. Oh, what? All the way over there? How did I mess up that bad? It says Kurosawa House. Blame Masumi for taking poor notes. But yeah, I haven't decided yet. I'm probably gonna try to decide by tomorrow, just because I want to make sure I have everything installed and set up and good to go. Can't stand the music. Is it? You can see what looks like a stall inside the deserted building. This must be a stable. Okay. Bye. No. Is this it? I don't know how to get inside. All these houses are so torn up. It's like, well, you can see that it's a wreck, but you can't get any further than that. Is there a way to... That scared me. This thing scared me. Neo. Yo, do you have the game facts? Can I go in this door up here? Neo, do you have the game facts for this? Neo, do you know where we need to go next? The one thing that I'm constantly thinking about when playing Banjo-Kazooie and this game is I'm so spoiled by autosave nowadays, and like Luigi's Mansion has it obviously. But these games, it's like if I screw up and I haven't saved for a while, see, it's locked. What am I supposed to do? Should have printed out these 97 pages of game facts. Did anybody? I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure other people did that, right? You just like acted recklessly when it came to game guides you found online, and you were like, "Yeah, I need a physical copy of this so that I can sit and luxuriate with it while I play." Make notes on it. And then your parents were like, "Where'd all our printer ink go? Where'd all our paper go?" And you're like, "Don't know." Can I go in these doors? I'm gonna go in these doors. Whatever. We're going anywhere now. Being lost in this game is scarier than fighting 100 broken neck ladies. Fire Emblem supports from GameFAQs. 50 pages for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time? Heck yeah. Well, I can't get in here either. How do you expect me to go anywhere if you won't let me go anywhere? I'm vexed. Heck yeah, I printed out my Google Map directions. How else was I gonna find? I didn't get a smartphone until like pretty late, like in the smartphone game. So all my friends were like, "Yeah, just use the Maps app," and I was like, "The what?" Yeah, I need to find. I actually I have somewhere actually around here because he gave it to me. I have my dad's printed out D&D character sheet from like the 1980s. Which, like, I didn't know that people printed out things like this. And maybe he didn't print it, and then maybe he was just keeping the info on his computer in the 1980s and he printed it out later. But I just have his, like, really old D&D character sheet. Like, ancient. And I refuse, like, anytime I've, like, moved or done spring cleaning or anything, I protect it with my life. Like, that thing is my treasure. Map quest? Is that, like, RuneScape? That, like, Quest 64? By the way, I looked up Quest 64 because everyone kept saying, when I was like, what other game should I play? Everyone was like, Quest 64, and I was like, I can't tell if you're memeing or not. So I looked it up. Actually, since I'm struggling right now, I'm gonna, since I'm struggling, I'm going to take a quick break to read you this Quest 64. So I was looking for a walkthrough of Quest 64 because I was like, I wonder how the game plays. I wonder how long it is. Usually, like, walkthroughs nowadays are like, IGN has a walkthrough that's like built out across like 180 different pages because they really want you to click through as many pages as possible so they can serve you as many ads as possible. But I was like, I'm gonna go look for like a classic walkthrough, with like the text art, the symbol art at the top, because those people who wrote those always put like their thoughts. Like, they always put like a quick review of the game at the beginning or the end, and so I was like, if I want to know what this game is like, those are the people I want to ask. The people who wrote these gigantic guide. Okay, so first of all, this guide won FAQ of the Month winner, July 2004, so you know it's a banger. But so keep in mind that I was sitting here and I was like, Everyone said I should play Quest 64, and I'm thinking about buying it. I wanna get a good, I wanna get a feel. I wanna get a feel for Quest 64 before I spend this money on it. And here's the review. Quest 64 was one of the first role-playing games to grace the Nintendo 64 game console. Its graphics and colors certainly lived up to what everyone had in store for the next generation console. However, just because a game has good graphics doesn't necessarily mean it is good. Quest 64 has little to no story, and most areas in the game are incomplete. It seems the developers had to rush it and didn't get around to some things. This means that throughout the game you will see incomplete towns and rushed story. It might have been better if they had something to support its innovative battle system. Quest 64's battle system is one of the most unique battle systems that video game fanatics have ever seen. Its battle system makes up for the other things in which Quest 64 fails to provide. In short, Quest 64 is unique and graphically top-notch, but fails in almost everything else. And I was like, this? Him? So, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get that. I mean, I'm down to play, like, games of a questionable quality. I was like, the more and more I read, I was like, is this what people want me to play? Stuff isn't finished, and this guy, the guy who won the FAQ of the month, that was still his review of the game that he won that award for. What a king. So anyway, Fatal Frame. Where do you want me to go, game? Osaka House. Did I not find Mayu's charm lying on the Osaka House entrance? I don't know if I did. I've been too afraid to do anything. I'm just trying to get from point A to point B without dying. It's so hard. Okay. Here's the entrance. Yes, yes, yes. It says that you can find Mayu's charm laying on the floor somewhere in here. But I didn't see it. And look at that, like, flame effect. The way that it flickered when I went by was actually really wild. I don't know if I actually paused it. It just looked like I did. Is it in here? Are you a well? I'm getting desperate. Let's see. Kimono room. Yeah, that's the entrance, but I didn't see anything in there. And why would Mayu's charm be here? She's trapped in a cell. House front. Path lies between the Kiryu house on the right and the Tachibana house on the left. So there's a path between the Kiryu and the Tachibana house. Is that it? Is it that little... Wait, Kiryu house. Is this the Tachibana house over here? feel like I've gone down that path like 100 times. This particular like instrumentality right here, the one that plays in exactly this part, reminds me so much of Silent Hill that it really upsets me. In a good way, in the way that I want to be upset when I play a horror game. I love all the Silent Hills that I've played, but I really, really, really love Silent Hill 2. Really? Mio, it's just grass. Just walk through it. Mio, I'm begging ya. I think I want to go in the Kiryu house. What am I missing? This is a catastrophe. This is a catastrophe. Oh. Hey guys. Guess who is looking at the wrong part of the FAQ? Am I doing like so I just realized all these village report things, this person has them listed in chapter 2. Did I just not pick them up? Did I just not am I just is this like a side quest from like, not a side quest, but you know, like an optional thing from earlier in the game that I just didn't do, and I just was like, you know, I just thought I was supposed to do it now? So maybe the well was the right place, but like it doesn't matter anymore? I don't know. I'm now that I when I scrolled up and saw chapter 2 over the village report stuff, I was like, wait a minute. All right, I'm just gonna go back in the Osaka house and look around, because he says that there's a basement in here. I haven't seen a basement. But apparently there's a basement and we gotta find it, and had enough of lollygagging. I don't wanna. Let me take a look at my camera. What do I have? What do I have? Shutter button. Wait, can I change this now? Because it's oh, here we go. This makes a sound to warn you of a hidden fatal frame. Oh. I got points. Forgot I maxed my sensitivity out. Forgot how much I just went for it there. Let's see, I have Blast. I have C. Done. Slow. I have a feeling those are gonna be important for like bosses, probably. I'm gonna just stick some spirit orbs in some places. When you level up these, I assume it just like this one, I assume it does more damage. This one, I assume it has like a higher sensitivity. To where the spirit is, so it can be farther away, maybe? This one I assume it just stops it more, and this one probably is slower or lasts longer. I Maybe I should just like sprinkle it in a few places. I have points. I got the points. I want slow or stop. I like this one because it requires less spirit power, so I can use it more often. No. How many? I do. Power it up. Alright. I think I'm good with that for now. Probably wait to do range next. Because I do love having a big ol'... I'm actually gonna save now that I've leveled some stuff up. Yeah, the bigger my circle gets, the less afraid I am of everything, because I can just I can aim wildly, shoot recklessly. Oh, this is where the box lady was. I really don't want to stay in your box. Was that in the game or was that here? I never know anymore. Sometimes I think my refrigerator's haunted. Sometimes it makes like popping or groaning noises and I'm like, I didn't scream. Maybe you're haunted like I am right now. Okay. No herbs? Alright. Hey, I'm gonna head out. I'm trying to think of where in here there would even be a cellar. Ugh! What was that? Is this stream sending ghosts to your house? So I don't think it's in there, because we've already looked in there. Oh, those shadows are real good. Oh, another game? I don't know how expensive it is. I feel like I say that about every game. I should start looking stuff up. Another game that I think would be really fun to play on stream. I mean, we're coming to the end of Spooky Month, unfortunately, but I mean, for me, every month is Spooky Month. But Eternal Darkness on the GameCube. I never actually owned a copy myself. I had a friend that owned a copy. But that game was wild. I'm not sure like how it would hold up specifically because like a lot of the stuff was sort of, so like when your sanity meter dropped and that volume control popped up on the TV. Oh no, there's a new item. Oh, what? I don't like how powerful that sounds, and I don't like that they're giving it to me. Schrodinger's camera film. Wait, no. It's Chekhov's camera film. Please don't give that to me. But yeah, when the volume popped up on the screen, when your sanity dropped, that volume control was like very much, you know, what was on like every TV at the time. And so it was actually kind of hard to differentiate whether it was in the game or whether it was on your TV, because it just looked like every TV's volume control. But now like I feel like every TV's volume control looks both different than that and different from each other. So I don't know if like those types of scares would hit as well. But at the time, I thought that was the most nuts thing I'd ever seen. Forest ghosts. I'm disconcerted. Both by this game and by how lost I am. Is there any way I can go down into the... Free me. I want to make progress in this stream. Please. Please. If anybody knows. If anyone has any experience being lost in a cursed village and... What the fuck?! How many dudes are there? How many dudes? Two dudes. No. I'm sorry. I should have waited. I should have waited, but I panicked. I'm panicking. I'm just hitting buttons. No! This isn't how you're supposed to play the game, and I don't care anymore. It's called Spray and Pray. Yeah, I actually have Metal Gear Solid on my... This is really embarrassing. Maybe I'll show some at the end of the stream, which at my current rate is gonna happen real soon. But yeah, I have a whole list of games I want to play, and I've already made thumbnails for a lot of them because I got too excited. And I was like, I want to make thumbnails for games I want to play because it makes me excited and I want to be prepared and I want to see what the thumbnail would look like. But I think I definitely have Metal Gear Solid thumbnails. Maybe. I did at one point. At one point I like started redoing all of them because I changed the style I was using for my thumbnails. So I might have deleted them if I made them before I changed the style. But I definitely want to play it. I actually started playing... Did y'all see that? Or is that my panic? Okay, I think that was just me panicking. I was like, why does it look so blurry? But I was just... That's just my fear eyes. Well, I hated that! But yeah, I really want to play Metal Gear. I want to play the whole I've played a little bit of 1. I played a little bit of 5. Oh, that's another thing. So when I bought my PS4 originally... Go in this room. I'm gonna go in the upstairs room again, because that's like the one room I haven't gone back inside. Oh dear. So when I bought my PS4, I actually sent it to my parents' house because where I was living at the time, I was just like, well, it was like close to the holidays when I bought it, and I was like, oh, like I want to have it when I'm visiting them for the holidays, so it'll just be easier if I send it home, and that way I won't have to like carry it with me, and they can keep it safe, and especially because I was like, I might be at work when it shows up, and I don't want it just like sitting there. And so I knew that they could like grab it, and so I sent it to my parents' house, and I told them, I was like, FYI, a PS4 is gonna show up on your doorstep. Where? Stop it. I was like, a PS4 is gonna show up on your doorstep, and I'd love it if you could, you know, bring it inside and take care of it. So my dad is like, PS4, let's go! And so when I came home for the holidays and was all excited to see my PS4, he had already set it up. He had taken Metal Gear Solid 5 out of the package and installed it. And he was like, I need your help. And I was like, okay. And he was like, this game is really cool. And I was like, yeah, it seems pretty cool. And he was like, yeah, I've played a lot of it, but then I got to the part where it wants me to shoot people and I just can't do this, so I need you to do it for me, and I want to watch it. I was like, got it. So he had really only played like the opening, but I think he had like tried to play it a few times and just kept hitting the part where you have to shoot, and was just like, well, guess that's it for me. Papa Moose, yeah. That does sound like a Metal Gear character, actually. He is kind of a Metal Gear character in real life. He's a huge nerd. But at one point rode a motorcycle. Which like a huge nerd riding a motorcycle for some reason has this was what I missed. Has big like Metal Gear energy to me. Ceremony Master Mr. Kurosawa gave me a very warm welcome. The village has no chief. The ceremony master presides over the village. I wonder if this village was founded by people who wanted to preserve their sacred rituals and festivals. Most notable among all gods' folklore is the Gate to Hell legend that has been passed down for years. It is an archetypal tale of a gate or hole that marks the border to the world of the dead, also called Hades, the underworld or the netherworld. It is a forbidden place that is feared and hated, but is also worshipped as well. The idea of hell has been a core belief of humans since ancient times. This village supports the theory that the belief is universal. The forbidden ritual regarding this gate to hell that takes place here is something no one is allowed to see or speak of. This strict taboo is probably the result of a ceremony concerning the border with hell coming closer to the living world. Villagers lead a simple life. Deep in the mountains, they struggle to forage food for their daily meals. The village has little contact with the outside world. They continue to practice the ways of old, frozen in time. Yeah, well, he prefers like RPG type games. I actually got him into Final Fantasy 11, and he fell in pretty hard. He also still plays. But he was always better at like the big brain stuff, like how to make a million gil, but with a snap of your fingers. He was definitely like a doctors hate him type guy about like making money in that game. Like he would just find these super obscure ways to profit off of anything, basically. And so I was sort of his muscle for hire because I was really good at the combat. And so his reflex. What the fuck was that? Sorry. It was my heat turning on in real life. I'm sorry. I was like, who was that? I'm dealing with a lot right now. Everything hurts. What if you got the vapors? Get up and fight me. No, don't. Please just die. I was so scared about my heat turning on. I was like, what was that? And then I looked, and then I heard the pipes sort of do their rattly thing, like, like, oh, it was just the heat. Okay, it was nothing. Anyway, back to exploring, and suddenly there were ghosts. Yeah. Why were the pipes in the PS2 talking on that one? That was a 4D experience. Oh boy. Okay. Anyway. Where was I? I wasn't here when that happened. Herbs. But yeah, I was his hired. So whenever he needed a monster taken out, he'd be like, "I'll give you 1,000,000 gil to kill this monster for me," because he had like 300 million gil and didn't care about money. And I'd be like, "Sure, I have 20,000 gil and my gear is falling apart. Give me the money and I'll take this over." So I would bounty hunter stuff for him. He would give me money. I would upgrade my gear into like the +1 versions of the best stuff, and then he would need more help and I would be more powerful and I could beat more stuff. We had a very symbiotic relationship. But I also feel like people were like, you do what with your dad? Oh, that was rough. I don't care that they're stuck. Tell me where I'm supposed to go. It's a door? It looks like a door. Mio, I can't take much more of this. The longer we spend... That seems important. 143. Noted. I should write that down. Okay. That's what people used to put in their AOL Instant Messenger profiles. 143. Oh god. That was I don't know, it was really like I had I had like only just simmered down from the scare of my heat kicking on. And I think that like being scared and then calming down and being scared immediately after coming down off of a scare is like the worst possible scare. Because you're like lulled into a false sense of security and then it swings on you. I really don't know where this game wants me to go though. Where's the cellar? Mio, this house is mad old. Can't you just, I don't know, like kick a hole in the floor? Where's the cellar? Is there more than one Osaka house? So the stairs both go up. The back room, the deluxe tatami room, the family altar room. Dirt floor hallway, big tatami room, sunken fireplace, kimono room. Is it possible you have to get into the cellar from outside? I didn't even consider that possibility, but also there's a lot of new ghosts in here for. I'm gonna save. After all the fun we've had, I'm gonna save. Swear on my life if this box lady. What I thought. Yeah, I'm gonna check outside. I mean, it's a long shot. Frankly, if I can't figure this out, I mean, I usually go about 2.5 hours, give or take, with Fatal Frame. We're coming up on that. Like, I know that it's like cliche or whatever, but I do feel like time flies when I'm streaming. Like, I feel like I've been playing for 5 minutes. I mean, I feel like I've been playing for 5 minutes and also 7 years. Because I'm so stressed and tense and tired. But time flies, like, even with this game. Get in anywhere else? What's that? What are you? Boom! Oh, I will print out game facts. I'll have it ready for next time because I don't know where to go. And I'm too dumb to figure it out. Yeah, these frames really do be fatal. Come on. Ah. And is there like a back way? I hate this statue. I hate it. It never doesn't scare me. Every single time I walk near this thing. I think it's just the texture. It's just like slightly different enough. It looks like some of their really cursed faces. And so every time I walk near it, I'm just like, I think it's a person. Where am I supposed to go? I'm so tired. Yeah. soap. I was catching up on her VOD of WarioWare Twisted, where she picked up a freaking GameCube and used that as the controller. And honestly, like, I wish that was me. That level of like commitment and flinging a GameCube around on stream is like, that's my goals. She is both my idol and my idol. I don't know where to go. Mio, I can't walk past that statue many more times. What happens if I go this way? Also, the way that she runs is so, like, even when there's a ghost who is just coming at me with the fury of 1,000 suns, she runs like this. Like, this is how I run when, like, I don't know, when I'm wearing, like, shoes that are, like, a little nicer than usual, but I've, like, forgotten, like, I forgot my phone in my car, and I'm like, oh, like, I wanna hurry up because I don't want to make everyone else late, but, you know, I'm in nice shoes, and I don't wanna look like I'm in too much of a rush. This is how I run, and so when she runs like this from Ghost, and I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, like, I feel like the juxtaposition really destroys me. Yeah, she is a Tokyo U graduate after all. So I already went in here and I found a whole lot of nothing, I think. I've said it before, I've said it 1,000 times. You wanna scare me, use fixed camera angles. This is distressing. Oh. Ugh. Where's the key? Oh no. Well, that's not too bad. That's some sacred water. No scary. No! Are you guys seeing this? He tried to throw a fireball at me, and I didn't know they could do that. This fireball. I don't know what to do. This is yet another, like, pictures taken right before disaster situation. Like, that thing is coming at me, right? But I also, shouldn't I fight the ghost? I'm no coward. Dodge it, Mio! What happened? He just has, like, magic missiles? Wait, he's teleporting? He is behind me. He's behind me as hell. What the fuck? Is that him? No, that's him. He's a priest. Where the fuck is he? Please stop. Sir! Please stop throwing magic missiles at me. Did you see that? Oh shit! Why does he move like that? Oh, he has the worst face I've ever seen. Stop it! The priests are pretty bad. I'm not gonna mince words about it. I don't like fighting them. I don't like looking at them. The man trying to look his best. Well, maybe his best isn't good enough, okay? Man, I am having a lot of ghost encounters right now, and I don't know why. Like, I don't feel like I'm making any progress in the story, but I am putting a lot of souls inside of this Polaroid. I mean, I don't think that was a boss fight, but I think the priests are just, like, the worst to fight. Like, all the priests that I fought sort of, like, schmoove back and forth really fast. They have projectiles. They're insanely fast. They teleport. I don't like them. Why did the priest's robe say by any means necessary over and over in Japanese? Did he have drip? Solaroid? See yourself out. I don't have the emotional energy. Hater. Yeah. If you dress as a priest and run at me in the middle of the forest, yeah, I guarantee you, you will not have any moose problems ever again. You will not have to worry about that one bit. Let me open this door! He was talking about pinwheels or something. I didn't see any pinwheels in that house. I am very confused. I know I mustn't be afraid, but this game does something to me. Am I going the right way? I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Too scared. Stop looking in places. And stop doing the Silent Hill music. Oh! Is this a joke? Am I a joke to you, Fatal Frame 2? This is the well? How is this the Kurosawa house? Great. Well, I was gonna say not Pinwheel, but I think Pinwheel is one of like the less pain in the butt bosses in the first Dark Souls. At least he isn't Nito Ravelord. Seems to be a continuation of the surveyor's notes you found earlier. I looked into the cold well, but it was pitch black, couldn't see a thing, blah blah blah. This stupid moose went to the wrong well 100 times, and then got lost, and ran around the village and got punched in the face by like 6 different ghosts. Anyway, according to the records, this house used to belong to the powerful Tsuchihara family. In this village, the Osaka, Kiryu, and Tachibana families were also influential. Each house had its own crest and held power in the village. As a group, they were also in charge of a special ritual. Each was a branch of the Kurosawa family who administered to the ceremony. They performed the role of priests. The Kurosawa name is scattered throughout the literature, but no concrete information is written. I have no doubt that they held absolute power, though. Where in the world did the villagers go? And how do you get out of this village? The answers to these questions lie within the Kurosawa house. I'm not sure how I know, but I have a strong feeling about this. I knew it! I knew you'd be there. Okay. Is this what I'm supposed to do? Oops, wrong menu. So now Village Report 1 is the only one I have to complete. And that's the one about twins. One of the statues is in the form of twins. Found description of a twin day in the writing lying around the house. Is there a twin statue in the house? I mean, there's obviously a ton outside, so I don't know which one he's referring to. I'm still suspect about this guy, but you know what? That I feel like it giving me the well as I was just mashing X walking around that building I was afraid of was a good omen, and I want to end on it. And I will attempt to suss out what the next step is now. I won't like look up like how to beat the rest of the game or anything. I just want to see what the next step is, so that I don't spend too much time wandering in circles around the village getting my legs swept out by ghosts. But before I go... Save again. I like to do the double tap. I like to make sure. I'm like, you're saved, right? Before I go... Gotta move my stuff. Sorry if there's a weird noise. Okay. Yeah, Especially when you're me and every minute of a horror game is just like is like running a marathon. Actually, one of my coworkers was talking to me today and was like, "I'm running a marathon tomorrow." And I was like, "Buddy, I'm running a marathon tonight. It's called Fatal Frame 2." Yeah, 1 second. I wanna show you guys. Oops! Forgot about this. I may or may not have went off just a little bit about the Doom novelization and Mr. Doom himself the last stream, but hold on 1 sec. I'm gonna turn off my lighting. Sorry if I just blinded you. You're used to the shady moose. It's a quick boop. Boop. Yeah, I was gonna say, I did a live reading of the first, of basically, well, the novelization is really faithful to the movie, to the source material. And so I basically read I got it from the library, and I read the first bit basically up until the title screen drop. And then I wanted to talk about what the BFG gun looked like. Sorry, the Bioforce gun, that's what it's called. But first, before I go, just because I was taught when somebody said, "What are you gonna play Metal Gear?" and I was like, I'm pretty certain I have a thumbnail of it somewhere. I don't know if I do. Like I said, I'm not sure if I do anymore because I got rid of a bunch of my thumbnails when I changed. Like my original thumbnails were like way too complicated, and like not in like a too complicated to keep up with way. If I'm gonna commit, I'm gonna commit, but it was more like, I don't know, there was just too much going on in them, so I scrapped all the extra elements and kept it simple. Let me see if I have any of the Metal Gear. I don't think, doesn't look like save my Metal Gear ones, but I have a million other thumbnails of games I want to play, and it's like, but let's see. It wasn't yesterday, but it was on Tuesday. I'm kind of bashful about like how ham I went on thumbnails because I'm just like I'm having a hard enough time getting through the first 3 games I started. And I have all these other thumbnails made, like calm down. But at the same time, I'm just excited. I'm sorry. Let's see, I'm just gonna pull up, it's like random. I think it's just gonna, yeah, it's just gonna show them. Pull them up one at a time. I'm just excited. I don't know. I just like playing stuff. I want to play stuff. I do, if I can figure out how to make it work well, I do want to do VR stream Astrobot, because I love Astro's Playroom on the PS5. I love it, so I want to play Rescue Mission. Let's see. I got a whole lot. Trying to be. So I just have these sitting around. And like someday I'm gonna play everything. Someday. If I could just stream from when I woke up to when I went to bed, maybe I'd have a better chance. I'm really proud of this one because pull my cursor out. Because just like, I don't know, the colors kind of match, so then it looks like the wind's blowing. I don't know. Let's see, what else? What else do I got? I want to play too many things. Oh yeah. We're doing a slideshow now. Thumbnail spoilers. For all I know, these will change before then. Let's see, what else? What else was I really excited about? What else was I real excited about? I will leave some surprises, I'm sorry. Let's see, I'll do one more. Let's see. What do I got? What do I got? What do I got? The thing is that I'm literally scrolling through all my folders right now. Like, I'm not sitting here trying to decide between like a couple. Like, I literally don't know what to pick. And I'm still searching. I have a few winners in here. What was that one? Oh, that one's pretty good. Oh, wait. I have a whole folder of one-shots as well. Oh, I can show this one. This one's solid. Actually, I can show my Doom ones for real because the Doom ones are gonna change because now I have amazing art of me failing to wear a Doom helmet. And so these are the thumbnails I had before, but these are different now. I don't know why I'm the imp instead of Doom guy. Not thinking this through. Yeah. Yeah, I want to play Doom. So yeah, these are safe to show because I'm gonna change. I got art now. But yeah, so I have a lot of thumbnails. I won't go too ham. Like I said, there's a whole bunch I didn't even show, so I'll delete them one at a time. Go backwards. Don't delete my cursor. Yeah, I have a whole lot of stuff I want to play. So much to do and never enough time to do it. But I'll get there eventually. There's no rush. Let's see. Oh, now I can... Ah! Now I can put my hands down. Like... I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have my hands like part of me now. I have more model updates, more model surprises that I'm probably gonna at least tease. So I'm planning to tease it maybe on Saturday when I do my big demo day stream. And then I'm thinking of unveiling. I have two things. I have two things new on my model that I haven't shown off yet. I'm gonna show one of them, I think, on my birthday, which is next Saturday. I think I'm gonna show it off. And I might... Big forest gun! BFG! And I might... I don't know. I'm shy and weird because I finally got a Marshmallow account. Haha! But I'm like, oh, how do I use, like, do I put this on Twitter? But I was thinking of like putting that out on Twitter. And then maybe showing off the new thing on my birthday, and also answering some of those, if that's something people would be into. I'm not sure what else. I have like a bunch of stuff. I'm rambling now. Now I'm just like on a tear. I have a bunch of stuff I want to do, but I'm not quite sure how to do. I'm so jealous because I definitely don't. I mean, I'm streaming from a cardboard box, and it's being held together by like sticks and duct tape, but I'm so jealous of I've seen a bunch of girls doing like Weiss Schwartz card openings and stuff like that lately, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna wait for the English version of the HoloLive cards, but I really want them, and I really want to open them on stream and talk about Weiss because I really like Weiss. I used to play a ton of Weiss. I'm a Weiss shark. But yeah, there's like other. There's a few. Maybe I'll play like a short game. Maybe I'll play a short game or something. I don't know. I haven't figured out what I'm doing for my birthday. My birthday so far is my hair and marshmallows and question marks, because I don't know whether I'll figure out how to do a trading card game thing or whether I'll play a short game or something. But I guess I'll feel it. I'll feel it as I get closer. I'm indecisive. Yeah, I love trading card games. I have tried to become more frugal about them in the last few years especially, but there was a period of time where this sounds so sketchy, but there was a period of time where I was like buying Weiss cards like out of somebody's trunk in a parking lot. And that's not an exaggeration, like that's a real thing that happened. But I needed my fourth writer for my Fate Zero deck My yellow-green Fate Zero deck, I needed a 4th rider so that it was optimal, so that I could shove all of my opponent's cards into their clock and destroy them. And yeah, that deck did damage after that, so worth being sketchy. But I have a pretty good Weiss collection, but I really want the HoloLive Weiss cards, but I heard that they are getting translated into English. And like I'm sure that the Japanese card, like I'm sure they're gonna be equal in price or whatever, but usually I find that the English cards are a little cheaper, so I think I'm gonna wait for those. Yeah, I'll do an attempted Zatsudan. I always get nervous when I think like, oh, I'll put a just chatting or a chit chat or something on a certain day, and then I'm like, I'm gonna run out of things to talk about so fast. But clearly I don't, because when I'm playing games, I'm sitting here rambling about things that have nothing to do with the game at just an incredible pace, and then afterwards I'm like, I don't remember what happened in the game. I was too busy talking about Doom 2005. Sold cards at Denny's before. Yeah, they're Fate Zero card. They might have come out. I think they actually did come out with a Fate Unlimited Blade Works collection too. But my deck is Fate Zero. I also have a pretty good Attack on Titan deck. And like a serviceable Madoka deck. I have a Kill a Kill deck, a Log Horizon deck, and I have another one, but they're not very good. My best is Fate by zillion miles, and then after that it's sort of like Attack on Titan is in close second. My Attack on Titan deck relies really heavily on getting all of the parts of the Colossal Titan, because once I get him out on the field, he takes up all 3 spaces on my side of the playing field, and you basically can't kill him unless you manage to kill like all 3 pieces of him at the same time. It's really dumb. Like as soon as he's out, like people are done. Like it's over. You just need to make sure I don't get that on the field, but it's too much of a gambling deck. Like my Fate deck is much stronger overall. My Fate deck is English. I do have a signed Saber card. And quite a few foils. I think I have a signed Madoka card too. I don't remember. But I'm really excited for the I don't know like what the HoloLive set plays like, but I'm really excited to try it. It looks, they have like a trial deck for each gen. So you can get like the Gamers trial deck or like Gen 5 trial deck. So I'm really, I don't even know. I mean, I assume that they all play kind of differently, but I'm really excited. Ah. This is what's gonna push me back off the wagon. The wagon that I run into every rock on the path. Yeah, Magic. I'm not very good at, like, I've played Magic. I'm not very good at Magic. The thing is, so I have a friend who's very into, very into Magic. And like, I enjoy it. Like, I have a fun, like, I have Arena installed. And I mess around with it when when I'm feeling it, but in real life, like I have a friend who's very, very into it, and actually a few years ago, he had just like I was living somewhere else, and he had just moved out to the area and wanted to, you know, find stuff to do. And there was a magic draft at midnight going on at our local card shop. And he was like, you want to come to this draft at midnight? I don't really want to go alone. I'm new in the area. I don't know anybody. I'd like, you know, somebody to accompany me. And I was like, yeah, sure. I'll go hang out. But I mean, I've been an early to bed, early to rise type for quite some time now. And so I didn't realize quite how hard being awake at midnight for a magic draft was going to hit me. And so we got in there, and we got our packs. We opened them. I got absolute just trash. And but one thing I did get is I got a holographic Stern Constable, which is not a good card. But at the time, I was like, he's holofoil, and it's midnight, and I'm going insane. And so I was like really proud of it, and I went into every single match that night. And like when I played him, I played him with the energy as if I had just won the game. And my opponent would always just look at me and be like, you know, that's not a good card. And I was like, not with that attitude. But what was really funny is like everyone there was really nice, but they all sort of knew that like I was there to like support my friend, and he was the serious Magic player, and I was just sort of there to like mess around and have a good time with my buddy. Clearly from the way I was playing the game, and just in general my lack of strategy. But then when we got the promo cards, we all had to draw. They were like, I forget whether it was like a blind pack with like one card in each pack, or whether like they brought it around face down and you just pulled one out or whatever. It was the promo cards for that set, and I was the only one who got like the best, like the top of the meta, like the promo card everyone was talking about. I drew it. Nobody else, just me. And so my friend, who was very into Magic, was like, really? You? And I was like, that's right, man. I don't pick the cards pick me. And I made a big deal of it all night, but I definitely like slipped it into his bag the next day without telling him. I was like, I don't need this. Yeah, I don't remember what said. Whatever the Stern Constable was in. Pretty much anytime anyone brings up Magic the Gathering now, I'm like, bro, do you even have a Stern Constable? If you don't, why are you bothering with the game? What's it called? Innistrad? Hold on. I'll be able to tell on site. It was a cool looking card. Promos. Show me the promos. That's not helpful. What was it? I don't know, I'll have to look it up. Pre-release. I don't know. I do miss like going to card shop stuff. Shadows over Innistrad. Okay. Shadows over Innistrad. Promo. It was not any of those. Hi, honey. You wanna play some magic? Wanna play some Weiss Schwartz? I think you'd be really good at it. There's some dragon looking thing. If I recall correctly. Hi. Hi, honey. I'll need to ask him. He will recall it like this the second that I say, "Do you remember that card that I pulled?" He will like produce the full name to me, and I'll feel I will feel like a baby. I just remember everyone was like, "Are you kidding me?" And I was like, "Sorry." Some of us have a high luck stat in real life. Oh, the D&D set. I've actually watched. I've watched somebody play that set. I forgot when, whether it was on a stream or something. But I love like the little dungeons. That's so cool. That's actually what made me download Arena, was because I was like, that's such a cool like feature, and I love that in a card game, and I want to play it. And then I got busy with 1,000 other things. I played, so the way that I played Weiss was kind of complicated. I played it in both English and Japanese because sometimes the opponents at the local that I went to, they had Japanese decks. My Fate deck was in English, but sometimes I would go against people with Japanese decks. And I mean, it wasn't tournament or anything. I don't know if there's rules in tournaments about needing all the cards to be from the same region or anything, but I played a lot of people with Japanese decks, and I mean, I can. My Japanese speaking gets pretty questionable, especially when I'm nervous, but my reading is pretty good. My reading and my listening are good. Like, I have no problem like watching Japanese streams. And then like sometimes my kanji's bad, but I can usually figure it out. I can at least like discern the meaning even if I can't like read the exact text. Like I can't tell you like how it sounds when read aloud, but I can tell you generally what it's supposed to mean, if that makes sense. Just from like knowing what the kanji mean, even if I don't know how they're read. But so sometimes I would play against people with Japanese decks, and it was fine. Like I could read their cards well enough that I was never like this guy's pulling one over on me. But yeah, it was. I used to love just like going up against anyone who would play me in Weiss. I'm notorious because I have so many Weiss decks. Sometimes like when friends come over to visit me, I'm just like, want to learn how to play Weiss? I mean, I love card games. I loved like tabletop and board games too. For a while I don't know if they have a new one. but I was buying like the board and card games that Square Enix was putting out, the Chocobo themed ones. And they're actually pretty fun. Like they did sort of a, it's not like really, it looks like Catan, but it's not. They put out a Chocobo game like that. I thought that was really fun. I like Catan. I played this, I don't know what it was called. I need to ask. But my friend had this, I think he kickstarted it. He had this sort of half board, half card game where you pick a hero and you basically just like do battle against all the other heroes on the table. And like your hero like levels up and gains new abilities and you all have HP counters. It was really fun. And I obliterated everyone when we played because they all sort of turned against each other and I was like, meh. Ignoring me was your last mistake. But that was really fun. I would love, I know it's like kind of impossible, but like I wish, well, I guess there's like digital board games. I was gonna say I wish I could play like board games with other VTubers because I love board games. Dead of Winter. Yeah, Chocobo Party Up! It's so good. I also have the Chocobo's Dungeon card game. And the base pack is kind of whatever, but like it's fine. But if you get the bonus pack, that's like a bunch of additional cards and monsters and locations and stuff, it's really fun. Like you basically need the bonus pack to make the game a banger. But when you get the bonus pack, it is chef's kiss. Yeah, I haven't played Dead of Winter. Let me write that down. I'll look it up. A free version of Catan Online. Oh no. I've never played Cardfight Vanguard. I just got not like enough cards to play. But I did just get, I think it's called Reverse is the name of the game, I think. But I got the Korone card with her signature on it. Even though I don't play that game yet. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I know. I almost bought Monopoly on the Switch because I was like, I want to play Monopoly, but I also like some like, I like getting weird. I like getting weird with my board games. There was some, what was it called? There was a card game that some of my friends used to just explode me at. What was it? Again with a D? It was sort of like resources building card game. Dominion, maybe? I used to play that all the time. And that was one of those games where I always felt like I was about to win, and then like one of my genius friends would swoop in with a carefully planned strategy from minute one, and I was like, huh, okay. Yeah, I would love to play card games or board games on stream. I really my secret dream is to play a tabletop RPG on stream. But we will get there eventually. I feel like I wouldn't even have time for it right now. between like learning the ropes, getting everything set up, and sort of getting my feet under me, getting my sea legs. But once I'm buckled in, I am ripe. I'm ripe for a tabletop RPG game. Yeah, I was gonna say, that wasn't a secret at all. I've been pretty open about that. Yeah. Oh, but yeah. Before I go, I did put my tentative list of games. I said this at the beginning of the stream, but I'm not sure if everyone was here. I did put my tentative list of games for Saturday in the description. I made the waiting room for Saturday already. And I put the games in the description. And I'm just checking to make sure. Yeah, it's there. And I'll probably give this spiel again on Saturday, obviously, but I don't know how long some of the demos are. I'm gonna try and beat the demos I start, obviously, but I'm also gonna try and, you know, if it goes too long, I might stop and switch to something else because I want to get through everything. And I'm ready and prepared to go for a pretty long time. But at the same time, I don't really want to go. I don't want to have to make like a second stream. So I'm gonna try and keep it within like I'll probably try to keep each game to like 30 to 45 minutes. And then we will watch Doom 2005 starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson 15 times in a row. I was so mad when I set up my Prime to be hooked up to my Twitch. I was like, it's time for the Doom 2005 watch party, and then it was like, oh, you can't do a watch party for rented movies, and I was like, why not? I will buy it for my whole chat. Try me. I will pay the rental fee for every single person in chat. Amazon. Cowards. Yeah, sure, that would be an interesting list. I'd like to see like who else is into stuff like that. I've been working at being less shy. So I know it's been like 2 days since I was talking about how shy I am, but I am trying because I know everyone else is shy too. So we all gotta be brave. I never played Yu-Gi-Oh! I think mostly because I was around the time, sort of in Yu-Gi-Oh's heyday. I was very into like Pokemon and Digimon cards. Digimon cards are something I like wish I would like to get back into because I actually thought that game was fun. Pokemon cards I'm baffled by because I have a bunch of old decks and I'm like, this deck's pretty sweet, and then I look at new cards and I'm like, why does Vaporeon have 250 hit points? I guess it's power creep, but I'm still like, what? I have the, this is once again gonna put a big red X on my generation, but I have the Taco Bell Dark War Greymon card, I got it from Taco Bell. Went through the drive-thru and I was like, ma'am, may I have the Digimon special? And she was like, sure. And she gave me the card, and I didn't even pull away from the drive-thru before opening it, because if it was some trash card, I was gonna buy another. But I got Dark War Greymon, my first try. Taco Bell. Yeah, I just need to like bust out my old collection and go through like the go through my tomes of nostalgia. Cause I got some good stuff. But yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and keep all my demos on Saturday to between 30 and 45 minutes probably, just so that we can fit all of them in. But I will try and do like a nice showcase for each one, so that and really try to get a good feel for all of them. I don't know if you can hear my cat. My cat's purring. Do you love Dark War Greymon? Do you love Mommy's Flexin' Digimon card collection? Yeah. But yeah, I'll make sure that I have I already installed everything and I tested all of it, so we should be good to go. The only thing that was kind of a pain in the butt is some of the PC demos for some reason don't have like a windowed option. They are full screen only, and I only have one monitor. But we'll figure it out when the time comes. I'm not too worried. But that'll be on Saturday, and then I'll let you guys know about my schedule as soon as I figure it out. I need to lock down what's going on with the haunted PS1 demo disc, because I really want to play those. I just want to know like what the time estimate is, so that I can schedule them correctly. Like I don't want to start them at like 8 p.m. Eastern or 9 p.m. Eastern if they're going to be like 5-hour long games, or maybe I want to schedule them in parts or something. But yeah. So, and I'll post my Marshmallow link on Twitter, and I need to get some stuff. I need to when did I debut? I debuted on the 3rd, right? Yeah, so let's see. When was that? When was the 3rd? So I've only been going for 2.5 weeks. But I'm having a real like life comes at you fast moment, just because I'm like, oh, I already have like a new model thing to show off. And oh, it's my birthday. And so I'm like super amped, but also I have the feeling of juggling 500 chainsaws, but they're really, really fun chainsaws that I'm really excited to have. So I'll make sure that everything is looking good. And if you have any last minute demos, I need to go peek in the Discord. I've been out all day, so I haven't had a chance. If you have any last minute demo recs, I'll take them there. And I don't even know how long I've been talking. But I don't know, maybe a Zatsudan won't be as hard as I thought. Because I'm just like... I like talking about card games. Let's all play Weiss. Teach me how to be less bad at Magic. Make me a deck that is just built around the Stern Constable, and I'll see you in Magic. Yeah, no, it's been super fun, and yeah, it's I feel it's funny because I didn't have any streaming experience before, really, and I don't really know what I'm doing, but obviously Mins and Jujubee are like the most amazing people who could have made me, and but being so brand new and being like, oh, I don't know like how to do this, and I'm not sure if like I'm supposed to do this, and etc, etc. I'm sort of like, I feel like they gave a Cadillac. They gave me a Cadillac, and I do not have a driver's license. But I'm having a lot of fun anyway. We're not miracle workers. The Stern Constable itself is a miracle. I'll thank you to remember that. Yeah, I wasn't sure like how often, and I still am like, I'm streaming more than I thought I was going to, and that I intended to, but I hate leaving games on the table, and like that's sort of what I'm struggling with for next week. Is I'm like, oh, I have all these really Halloween-y games I want to play, but I'm already playing these really Halloween-y games, and I want to beat them, and I don't want it to feel like I'm like ignoring them. But anyway, I'll figure it out. That's my burden. That's my burden to bear. A white-blue stall deck. See, I wanna know what his strat is. Now I'm like, what is the Stern Constable strategy? But yeah, I wasn't even sure how long I was gonna stream each stream, because I was like, oh, like an hour and a half seems like a really long time, but I guess I'll see how it feels once I'm doing it. And then I just like wind up at like 3.5 or 4 hours pretty regularly, and I'm like, oh, that happened. I don't even realize that it's happening till it's happening, so I think because I ramble a lot. But I mean, that's a good thing because it also means I'm having fun. But yeah, no, it's been super fun, and I'm excited. I'm excited for all the crazy stuff I have planned for this coming week. It's gonna be kind of a weird week, just because of, you know, all the Halloween-y stuff I want to do and celebrations and birthday. It's gonna be busy, but it's gonna be fun. And I always have fun playing Fatal Frame 2. This game is nothing to me. I didn't even scream once today. How do you edit a VOD really fast? Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, is I want to beat games. So I'm like, I want to finish stuff before I move on, because otherwise I'm going to feel really bad because I'm not going to see the ending. Well, thank you. Thank you guys all for coming. But yeah, I'll have more info on everything next week soon. And I hope I'll post a teaser about the model stuff I have to show. And thanks for talking about cards and tabletop and other stuff with me. And thanks for hanging out. I'm really excited. I'm already having like so much fun, and it's been like such a short period of time. I'm just like, it's only up from here. So, but thank you for coming, and I will see you guys on Saturday. I'm gonna be going for probably a long time, so don't feel bad if you can't stay the whole time. I am basically just gonna be chilling, playing demos that people suggested, shooting the breeze. And so I will see you there. And thank you everybody for stopping by. I see a lot of new faces, which is exciting. But thank you so much. And I will see you Saturday. Otsumus!